Security is #1 for Joe Biden. Literally, his Social Security number is 1. I don't know if Joe Biden's the guy we want to hear from right now. You know, he's too young. 83-year-old Bernie Sanders is the guy we seem to want to hear from right now. He had a rally in Nampa, Idaho last night with AOC. 12,000 people showed up in Nampa. Who even knew there were 12,000 people in Nampa, Idaho? Who even know there was a Nampa, Idaho? If I heard Nampa, I'd be like, oh, Tampa? You mean, no, it's in Nampa. Nampa's what I called my grandparents when I was 2, but the Blue Army showed up in force there. This is hard to believe. Exactly 1 year ago today was day 1 of Donald Trump's porn star hush money trial in New York. Remember how that seemed? Not even Trump could have dreamed things would turn out this. Even while he was farting himself to sleep in that courtroom, he could not have dreamed. And now look at him, busting the stock market, starting trade wars with our allies, and taking on Harvard University, home to liberal elite alumni like Ted Cruz, Tom Cotton, Elise Stefanik. Trump wants to stamp out the left-wing thinking that goes on there. After Harvard refused to cave to his demands, Trump froze more than $2 billion worth of federal funding to the school. And who better to determine what colleges should and should not be doing than the man who had to shell out $25 million in penalties for running a fraudulent university he named after himself. But Harvard, unlike a lot of schools, is standing strong. They tweeted, they said, we will not surrender. And my money's on Harvard. I grew up in the 80s. I've seen Revenge of the Nerds. I know who wins these things. Trump, though, has a list of demands. He now wants an apology. He wants plagiarism checks on all current and prospective faculty at Harvard. He wants the school to rat out students who protest, and he's demanding that they immediately shut down any DEI-related programs. You know, the Trump administration is for merit-based hiring and admissions only. All our president cares about is making sure the most qualified person wins or gets the spot. Merit is very important to him. Well, you can see it in his cabinet. I mean, for Secretary of Defense, he wanted a proven leader. He wanted someone with vast experience running a large, complex organization, someone who operates at the highest strategic